Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Everybody say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, to say thank you. So Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things, Father, you done for me, yeah. Words are not enough to say thank you. So Lord, you are, you're my everything. See, I call you Jireh. Lord, my provider. I call you Eunice. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. Hey. You are my healer. Say, Lord, you are.
Based in London, we are a dynamic award-winning firm specializing in a range of legal services, including family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary and family law. At BWF, our solicitors are pleased to offer
na yeda ye ho so
Nyame share and Irene, yeah, sorry to say
program na starts here late in Simicha, yes, here for Nina, any viewers Nina, maybe Pompai Sanya, Dom, Munina Muye. Of course, Senya Okay, no, as we do every week, the updates, Kakrama, yet here for no, na, yasan, so I call to the main topic to let everybody have a bit of education and I say legal knowledge in regards to a certain particular area of law. And see, my main indicate and shall share with the updates. No, as we all know, Senya EEA for no, Eunice say as of last June, which was the 30th of June 2021, no, omo can say omo AJ sa EEA family permits nema into so we application for an extended family member. Into extended family member no obia directly related to you into either say oh brother and I say oh of a B and I say oh of a CB extended family members because almost say directly closely related to you. In someone almost say naka oh yes application by the 31st of December 2020 then of course you would have been able to get an EEA family permit for them. But the decision back before 30th June 2021 and I say refuse the decision no na woko court then the normal say na enfamao but see there Eunice say aka say dia kanye no wrong inti sa EEA family permits na normal say fama no sisi ano say why EEA application which was previous to 31st December deadline and I said prior to 30th June 2021 for Nkonformo close family members there and they are saying say and we will give them EU settlement scheme family permits send your to me at their room my clients back or bima and bano omo aba and they granted them EU settlement scheme family permits no and see of course so call appeal and ama decision say of course I say de EEA family permits nema automatically no home office for no ebema EU settlement scheme family permits instead of the EEA family permits. And see that is still ongoing and I know that a lot of people still have applications in the pipeline and say omo train I share their home office no ebeka na said their omo debema omo because of the fact that ABA omo akwa appeal no so edimu. It's of course those EUSS family permits no are still ongoing. And then also in regards to my general entry clearance application, either for entry clearance for more area and some mumbano, they have made priority service available for entry clearance applications, whether it's for settlements or family or work permit visa or student visa. No, they are saying say because there are stringent, shall I say, delays in application process. No, and so of course they have brought back the priority service. Saying, oh yeah, entry clearance application now. So when you say to me entering over 3 months for a decision, then you have to pay over £500 for that priority service. Saying at least once a decision in time rather than having to wait and see. So priority service then of course that is also now available to Nkonformo entry clearance applications. No, and of course if you have already made the application then you will have to wait for a decision to be made and sana wait to me akoso aye sa should I say further request for another application if there is one to be made. So on some car decision there, then you can also make a complaint. Say decision or a delay in say or your complaint because of the fact say on your decision and now during say time on so upon time on the mouse say on the decision me peba on so upon when say no sano over to me I complaints I come home office for no. And then of course if you are looking to also make priority service in the UK and so that is also available for Nkrofo per se any kind of entry clearance or whether it is leave to remain or student visa or even skilled worker visa no, those also have priority service available in no so application then that also would incur priority service costs no so in addition to application fee na no. So this is just a brief background into your updates. And say I repatriate Okay.
Okay. And in a way, I'm saying briefly, it's all about priority service being available for some applications now and yet available for 80. Well, open cheche mubia ni alo Eunice kan no open mun cheche mubia betimi afre lo Eunice ofi dwumedia yiso a enti lo Eunice that say for the updates em say and then no also be educating bebre ewo your friend is saying EEA national dependent children no omo over 21 no at the couldn't hear so much say omo depende ewo obi so ewo kromo ha in terms no ho na ene ye be hia de ewo ho nti over to you lawyer Eunice.
That's a very answer. I know say in regards to your EA nationals no amote UK krom ha dodo na ewo nkola anase omo ni nkola krampo na omo aware a omo kunu anase omo yere ewo nkola ewo krom ha ana krampo so omo won nkola omo pese omo ne omo bakrom ha. And when you generally look at it, it's not just referring to sa EA national neba anase neyere anase nukunu neba. It is also referring to obia oye nana anase nanankanswa. Sa na yeka nanankanswa. Okay.
That's your great grandmother, isn't it? Yeah.
You see, of course, the great grandchild no your friend is saying what trimu.
I know, dear, honestly, meaning I have no clue. And I mean, the ones that we refer to, like Minana, I don't know. I may be wrong.
It's of course, in regards to those children applications, it can either be a child and I say or grandchild and I say or great grandchild. And then I'm a patcher. It's of course say oh yeah application ama oba and I say oh nana and I say oh great grandchild appendix EU or share yeah annex 1 defining who a child is now. Of course it includes all those and then also includes obia abia obi foforo ena awakola no ama awofo no nti surrogacy sanya you can wo brofo mu or the person has a child arrangement order into ne akola no ena ete ena opese oye application na ma akola no ana say or special guardianship ana say o adopt akola no ena in regards to adoption no almost say relevant adoption decision no ena obetumi ejina so aye application no ama kola no. And in that sense no adoption means say you followed the right procedure whether a crona will call adopt akola no omo follow Hague Convention and I say brana ewo krom ha in regards to adoption no onwe de so pepepe. And if that is so, you should be granted an adoption order. Previously, I know say in free continent no, say almost to me the almost what I say and I say a collabi almost say oh I'm adoption and I'm nearby. But in actual sense, they're referring to dependency because they didn't have any formal adoption order. We are not talking about adoption in particular, but we are talking about dependency. Where akwadaa no ankasa no ɛyɛ wo ba anaasɛ ɛyɛ wo nana anaasɛ ɔyɛ wo great grandchild anaasɛ when your formal adoption order anaasɛ child arrangement order anaasɛ special guardianship order we nyinaa ɛka definition of akwadaa under appendix EU annex 1 menka yenka sa adoption formal adoption no we are talking about where the fact say one kasa no oba na wo kase me pese me ba no ebe join me anasa me ba no wo krom ha no me pese otumi enya sa EUSS pre-settled status which is limited leave to remain anasa me pese me ba no ne nsaka sa settled status which is indefinite leave to remain. And our government no edikanya say akwala no ye under the age of 21 there and there of course automatically they are ne mame wono and I said they are ne papa wono and one no mo debema no inti say akwala no crampo ontina krom ha for 5 years crampo and I say ye wo no crampo no on D5 crampo na they are ne mame no wono and I said they are ne papa no ewa oye EU ni no and one no. So that is also different from the ayebeka home asem and there because sankola no automatically no omo indefinite so parents were indefinite there and the omo bema so sa indefinite. We are talking about a child that bia afe na wo for no ekofa na ba and I say before omo parents ebeye sa pre-settled status and I say omo beye sa settled status no na akola no edi 21 apa ho and I say afi na we di 21 na wo for no so ebeye sa pre-settled status and I say omo beye sa settled status applications nibi. What does it mean to depend on can say relevant EEA sponsor? You can relevant EEA sponsor. It just say afina EEA ni na okrom ha okofa akola na ba. And I said the EEA citizen. That EEA citizen now oti krom hanom no obey application na and the say oma ne ba na we di 21 or above no so application ni bi. In regards to applications no say medical you know it doesn't have to be EEA nipa no ne ba no kwa say na yeri anase nukunu so eba almost so ebe application also sa. And what does it mean to depend on them? Say dependency. It is not specifically defined under EEA appendix EU regulations, but it gives some breakdown to what it means. So it would say it means having some form of financial dependency or financial support from the EEA citizen and also the relevant EEA sponsor. And of course, they would like to see that it is also evidenced in say nipakono dependent on so for financial support. They want that financial support not to meet your essential needs. Say essential needs are what is essential needs? Usually, when we say essential needs, in Myanmar to say insuo, eduane, intadia wobeshe, generally like things like heating, those kind of things, they are essential because without them, it will be very difficult to continue to survive. And so those things are known to be essential needs. In no sano say kase nimpa no obia or sponsor in that area. They want to see evidence of that financial support, for instance. And usually one way of showing it would be either bank-to-bank transfer, and as a wolf kofa kolana ba, they want to see evidence of your money transfer receipts. In Sianono Sano, you are trying to, as much as possible, show them that you do send money. But also, omo person who say, "Sasika na ode man no, Dana ode apart from all money nisikano, yes, we who say all money nisikano, but Dana ode sasika no so or the to school fees ana, or the to bus pass ana, or the to eduane ana, Dana ode sikano say nipakrono to chrome hadia, and there at least so our bank account no betre say oh maybe or j sasika we bia £50 a week or j £50 na or the to bus pass or the to eduane was shop or the to entade or the to say in bank statements no there and chantro ube who was so clearly say ena nipakrono edisikanon so aye or call the encan say or call appointments at the dentist and answer opticians na eso tuaka otuaka with kana media manono. So it is good to show evidence of the financial support and also what nipakono suno ede sasikanon so eye. As you also know, previous to even the Appendix E, we had a lot of case law in regards to what dependency and so into say share your previous case laws, and most of them had to come from your European Court of Justice in regards to there is a dependency extra. If you look at case of limb, for instance, Rebecca say say obi dependence as long as nipakono actually say they are financially supported by EEA relevant person and I say EEA citizen no and no and able to me actually say oh at least sanipano even though not everything is dependent on that EEA sponsor, but at least they have some financial support coming from them. And say obetumi achire nko dia and that should be sufficient. Into that burden of showing say who depend on EEA citizen no is on who application no and I say who akola na we above the age of 21 no. So that burden no is on you to show to the Home Office as much as possible, no say one kasa and I will depend on who parents no so. Meaning say when past 21 I would just say of course because they haven't put it on your card and they say you cannot work. And they have also not said to you say you cannot work. But the law is the law and it's clear that so to make sure say we the above the age of 21 there so to make sure say who depend on nipa no so and na say nipa no yere and na say no kunu and na say wo nana no. That is what they want to see in say wona or the trauma. You have cases also reiterating what was said in Lem into case to say reason Lebon, where of course say you are able to show that you are having that mere financial support and the fact say of course support na uji every EA sponsor no ho crampono and no crampono it doesn't have to be meeting all of your needs as long as it is meeting your essential needs no and no na omo ehwe inti say wow ye child above the age of 21 yen can say wako university into on sheda ente o mame anasa o papa ho into Otsi University campus from time to time oba fie obe share o mame obe share o papa na wasaya ko holiday time no crampo no once sheda ente fie into odaso at the university campus honom. But from time to time no o mame anasa o papa Emma was just to keep you on the go. So I'm sure say most students would apply for student loan. It's almost a ebeka student loan and answer almost a beka sasikana yede ema omo through student finance. In no sano, you are saying say not only is the student loan supporting me in A, B, and C, obi our student will chrome hand him say, sa student loan, what's the campus are so because we your rent, we talk we shopping, we yeah there so we na by the time term number end no now we can na asa because they give you a certain amount for the term. Oh, okay.
Hesen
Pachote.
mete ayana a hesen na a break kakra ntino.
Pacho yo me that's
na ye
it.
my yeah that's it.
That's it. It's it, Pacho. I'm hoping say ye na yet. I'm hoping say ye na yet. It's in regards to
Yes.
my example of a student, ABL, what's university, one shedder and say, woman, no papa fee. And see, of course, during holiday time, we'll back for 1 week, 2 weeks, be now assigned with she, I go back to university campus. And so one shedder and say, woman, no papa honum. But you have some posts that goes through mame no papa fee. Usually say yeah university students now apply for student financer. Na me say of course in regards to student finance no omo betia wo tuition fee no ama almost assignment or maintenance fee based on the income of wo mame and wo papa. In say no sano it's not just that they are giving you the money. Almost share income of mama no papa and sana omo ama or student maintenance loan no crampo. It's so almost share na mama no papa was can no mojina good and the abia omo ma student finance crab because omo beka say and the mama no papa there omo bet to me asho because omo wosika but say omo share na omo hu say hu hia say omo ma students maintenance loan nibia omo bema sa student maintenance loan so omo de ma wa and shut down doors because omo de ma every term bia by the time we betua we rent no for the term assign ato aduane ne nkeka ho no transportation na sika na asan na yese we call back to mommy and daddy fund senya omo be support so nkakra and see so we are students I know for sure say of course sikana omodema based on student finance loans no and so and there's no way I ever so and see if you have mommy and daddy of course na omo transfer sika kakra ato account no senya obetumi aye dia say oh yeah so in that regard no at least there is still some dependency because of course say yeah ka say dependency in the fact that you are being financially supported by umami and as a papa EEA sponsor and as a EEA citizen now. That transfer of money into your account, no. So wait to me actually say almost support so sometimes because of the fact that we student loan no crampo and so on no. Tactical no when they shopping kakra, what they say kakra. And no so can no to be able to say yes of course you who say almost transfer into your accounts what they told in your kankra one share that end to me and say of course would say woman no papa but that way of showing that they support you here and there and also accounting they don't have to support you fully before you can show say depend on almost so. And then in terms of the fact that you also have case law referring to the fact that it doesn't just have to be that financial support, it's the emotional support so can that social support so can be. Into for instance, when no mama and no papa ekasa or phone so communication no is part of that emotional support over to me at the actually because how can you show emotional support? It's not easy to show something like that. Usually, no. So only on what's here, it's just easy to show. Say, me wɔ proof of address say me name me pa me and answer me papa or EEA citizen no and ete nti eno no sa no me kyerɛ say me ne omo na ete under the same room and they are able to support and guide me in my day-to-day living any nkeka ho no nti eno no sa no say oni omo te a is easier to show say you have proof of address in regards to the fact that only omo and ete and they can obviously show that yes, this is the evidence. But so only evidence that only omo na ete there, then of course things like communication also help in see WhatsApp communication, phone calls, messages, those kind of things, and also extra emotional support onya. And don't get it wrong, because some Crawford way what time very these messages no. They want to know say you're not just putting things together for application purposes, but of course there is that emotional support that is being provided by Omami and Nasa Papa oye EEA citizen and Nasa a year and a kunu of the EEA citizen. Into Sanyama Waynina also helps them know, of course, that you are still dependent on sa EEA citizen no. So you can't obia, for instance, afe ene obe joining them EEA mami and asa ni EEA papa no out to Chrome hadia. Then it is in regards to so obi free. It's in regards to Edodo Sado na ebia sa application na ni pakrono no opeso who say debe na me to me e dia kire say me depending on mo maami anasa me papa me ne omo ente omo te UK e na me so me te Ghana eno no sa no senya me kan no so we money transfer receipts to show say awofo no at least omo send usika and asika na omo dey send ebia wako senior secondary school because we want your school fees no o dey tua books ka ene enyema obehia enwo SHS and of course say o university and so you would need to pay fees and definitely say when you have to so ewo ho a wo de be hwe ho enti that money apart from school fees receipts na unya no so o de tua other cost so to me kire ebia intade ameto wo Walmart and say sa Accra Mall no crampo Accra Mall and whichever shop you go to your market there minim some more must be receipts but say receipts now you can show them, you can show it as proof say the money is car say ni say and I'm there my phone bills MTN TikTok or other phone companies no more Ghana sa bills way and I'm here because of course and when you say me phone say I'm to me me mommy and me papa akasa into sa yema way ni na extra say at least the money I almost they send no o de ye inyama ehu hia because of the fact say of course so to me ehwe ho unye ejuma ejuma ni ho nti sa inyama we e na mede kire say say me mama and asa me papa e ma ne me sika senya metumi e de ahwe me ho aye de ese me ye say un school cramp na of course yenim economy na e wo Ghana no you have to be able to survive nti inyama wo de beto and say bills a wo de tia so wo rent dan rent bills no I know that some people also pay yearly rent nti no sa no omo be ma o sa tenancy agreement aka say sika we na say utia umame anasa papa e ma no sa sika na of course omo be hu say omo ma no sa sika we a o de be rent sa dan we nti ni na no forms part of the evidence of what dependency I will say wo depend on umame anasa papa omo ye EEA citizen and not say relevant sponsor no. So of course, waba krom ha wo dream say okay afei de me pese me yes settled status na say pre-settled status then na omo ehwe say wo kire omo say yes my bedroom chrome have because mama me family permit under mo EU settlement scheme no so do I have to show say na previously na me depending on me mama so and I say na me depending on me papa so of course say why application na most EUSS application no omo person who say relationship no na will hold before that specified date of 31st December 2020 ana. So of course you will have to show evidence of the previous dependency into ABA now Ghana no omo mane usika for school fees omo mane usika for enyama obe here fani na aka ho any current ones nina because they want to see say the dependency no is continuing into and yes say oh yeah no almost and they will sika for application no ubedru hanom no omwejai and sisa you have to show say the dependency as it is continuing and as we all know from cases like child renal say when to me and say the dependency is continuing there and that means that there is a break in the dependency and of course when to me and say mouse that pre-settled status and I say mouse that settled status because of course there has been a break and if there's a break in dependency then it means that you haven't been able to meet the requirements almost air to me a day amount. So it's important. So say yes, me person me application no for that pre-settled status and I said that limited leave to remain there. Then you should be able to show say I'm before me no. Now me depend on also because me name say prior to me no na me produce the evidence and na almost share me into normal statistical school fees and as almost statistical for nyama me here into receipts ni nyama no me de share mo first application mo eno sans ni na dia me ye nesisi anon so minim say maba chrome hanon so me da so depend on mo so into abia me proof of address I just say me name me mama and me papa and ete. They don't need that much. At least 1 month should do. And then of course, say omo mane usika dia, then you should be able to show. But I know that immediately no, you will not be able to open an account. But proof of address there, uko GP omo be send NHS reference number to see say uko shop na open omo card omo be send usika sisia kai say na make say nkofo so betumi aye insurance case work abi frame me catch me say insurance no so nipa krono krampo wo Ghana na say him fan omo betumi aye insurance online into that's not sufficient proof of living together into me ka wo me trip say hey into then so anyama we ni na omo hu ye into they would need evidence of the fact say what's a chrome hamper into things from Tesco no almost to me can say now work for be so and so now what they say evidence no eba they want to see say of course say was that proof of address now it is something that genuinely no why yeah because you live with that person and so it has to be both past dependency and the fact say of course you have that continuing dependency on sa EA citizen and I say sponsor no. And of course, if you are showing them that you are continuing to depend on them, they will grant you that limited leave to remain. And I said, sa settled status no, so 5 years now. So don't forget, say you have to continue depending on sa nimpano until your 5 years is up. Say if you have limited leave to remain, they will want you to show. Say by the time our 5 years no no na oda so dependent on sa nimpano so, and the dependency should not stop in the middle. Say eda so etwa so sa and sa now 5 years na so. Okoje indefinite ni via na waka say okay me mama ne me papa no omahwe me omo ayeye enti me so me pese me free nsem na me so me ye dia say me ye. Like I was saying, no, it doesn't have to be wholly dependent on our phone. So, oh yeah, newspaper rounds now, oje sika kakra every week. And no, say because of course, as long as all parents either so meet essential needs, no dear, then of course you can show say my parents no either so meet me essential needs. But one kasa would say where you when free, woman me no papa nchen. What's on na wankasa wo ye wadwuma wo hwe ho o mama anasa wo papa and fasika bia embro unfortunately no say when to me and said you are depending on them for some essential need there, then that would mean say unfortunately you have broken that dependency. And no, they will say because wankasa wa ye independent, yen kind of independent. What's papa and there's no way to me because you are no longer dependent on them for your essential needs. And in regards to that, say unim say 5 years no so yet. Now all per se will settle status at the end of your 5 years continuous residence there. You should continue to show that dependency, you know. And it shouldn't be a case where, of course, senya obibeka no na yeah, me nim say me penny nti me too free me mama anasa me papa ho me start say na me ye adwuma. Pa cho bebre we too free omo ho a mane ma omo stand ma usika for rent na o tua ne nkeka ho no. So, there's no space in omufie intina wetua. Then let them provide for your essential needs. It's rents, car and omutia, and the maomo emma osa rents kano. Inyama ubehiano. Of course, you should be able to show say it is because ebia unye juma and I say ebia wasanya wuninti untumi and share one kasa won into one casano who depend on almost still for inyama ube here. It is important say ube to me actually say that dependency is still continuing. Senya ube to me so inya will settle status and I say ubenya will indefinitely leave to remain at the end of 5 years. No, it is key because I know a lot of people who say oh omo mama nua sa settle status senya me mama ne me papa no wo but omo de omo amfa mama. And I know that when the EU settlement scheme came, children who were even 21 and under were getting settled status just like omo mama and answer omo papa. But if you know say na wo omo amfa mama because of A, B and C, usually it's because of the fact say wapa 21 into omo culture say wo dear no chise 5 years now so answer now you bet to me a day sa settle status amount into say oh share send your this settle status no be ma dear and then so this so depending on wo mama and wo papa so send your bet to me so I sa settle status application no the time no so eswa I know say makasa bebre and people also want to ask questions because this is one of those issues that in bebre it's to me a mistake na of course time no so na omu bisa said then na me to me aye and you don't want to find yourself in that situation. It's better say ubehu na why preparations why employer why there is a way answer na time no so aso into anti major no hana etie for no so esumi afre ebisa more questions.
Yo, lawyer Eunice, yeah, that's it. Your friend education na ode amayen and pay for dependency. Say mema omo Facebook na me chechi amo madam was say Oh, okay, you'll be for. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
It's the same.
Nyame adom.
Yeah.
Oya Eunice say yada mo say mo ye juma pay educating always. I'm pacho and I'm person. Pacho person me bisa say makofa meba awo Ghana aba. Na oba ye no oba no aba benya 2 years awo UK say. Na kolana kasa was 19 years. Now the person besane say me a British citizen. I'm being a bit to me apply for naturalization and after visa.
And so I'm guessing so all the neighbor through one has also and
Yes,
or indefinite leave to enter. And
yes, or settlement, yes.
Okay. And so say or indefinite leave to enter. Usually almost say akolano say we did above the age of 13 now. So it's not chrome her for more than a period of 2 years. There are certain factors are almost share. So for instance, now wo for ne ebia ne nuanom no omo wo omo settled status and also almost so British citizenship and if they
more okay.
Okay.
I'm so a British citizenship,
Okay. Into some more British citizenship, these are some of the factors they consider. They will consider what our foreign so they are more. They will consider how long this child has stayed in this country. They will consider the fact that akolano, the intention is say or betina krum na, and as all by no, we tutu kwai akọ other countries into Abia on sheda and made keen in mind up about whether or betina krum and answer on tina krum. And then they'll look at the things like social ties. So Akolano was school, the ties that they formed. So Akolano, ABA or university, those kind of things. If they have other ties in the community, because ABA, sorry, other community activities. So they look at it to form their decision. So who say,
okay.
Of course, as Akolawe are building these social ties, their family ties, and then of course the age, and then the fact say Akolawe person of my UK Chrome ha a permanent home. When you look at their guidance, it lists a lot of other factors as well. But generally, no, so within more than 13, they want this child to have lived there for a period of 2 years or more. In the application now, it is at the discretion of the Home Secretary because a application under Section 3 of your British Nationality Act. They are basically going to be looking at the evidence that Kolanobe to me are presented to show the UK Chrome abaye on also new Chrome before they will make a decision to either grant this child what do you call it, some form of nationality. In this case, Sakolane did 19 now, or your adult. Adult, obia, say, or say, or no, I life in the UK test. Why, sa English language at level B1. With Tumia say, what's not UK Chrome have for a period of 5 years. Say, 2 years, no, unfortunately, she will have to wait. And I say, he will have to wait until the 5 years, no, as soon. And then they will have to show that they have not lived outside of the UK for a period of 450 days. Of course, the indefinite now the buyer no, because before they make that application, or now obviously that requirement for 12 months leave and I say a period before they make the application after their indefinite leave. No, it doesn't apply to them because now on no was the indefinite no the dansana or rim crample. And see, they will look at things like that, and then they will look at that good character requirement, senior on the body beer, and of course that also was our mental capacity to be able to make that application. And so they will need to do it just like any adults will be able to do their naturalization application.
Okay, because of so when you're 19 years and Metuasia, I just or train no 5 years in the UK and what you apply.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yo, yeah, that was it. So free. Line 2. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Mepacho, good morning.
Hello?
Mepacho, hello?
Good
morning.
Patrai mete.
Mepacho,
Mente who?
Oh,
hello, good morning.
Hello?
Mete Auntie Irene, mete ninka. Mete they are all coming.
Hello, good morning.
Oh yeah, yeah, that must no more.
Hello?
Auntie Irene, what say?
Mo am friend me pamocho. Mo be sign so afrebium because I've got 2 people on the line, but I can't hear any one of them.
Hello.
And you know, me drop mo lines and mo sign so afrebium. Okay. And you know, me sure be mo numbers and you know mo friend no. Wo a wuti a wo so wonni number no. Me sell number no 0208 1334646 0208 1334646 and now to me for 0208 133 1134. Opesa was sending WhatsApp message and our normal text messaging. So I 077 719 50989. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Okay.
My chair, lawyer Eunice.
Okay, lawyer Eunice, anyway, over to you.
Yeah, me pacho, in fact, my idea partner, my farm, my the boy. Am I some legal,
Wow.
But
I'm saying lines in a jam.
Your issues
Because I can't explain what is happening right now.
Pacha, what they to us so mete?
Now, Eunice, so what's your more background?
Pacha mete.
It's strange. Okay.
Call a day free line or so na.
me also.
Oh, okay. Pacha, what they to us so?
Pacho men kasana.
Me Pacha.
Leonis, Leonis, good morning. Pacho me busa question back from Madam Fubia Wakofa Nirene Baba.
Okay.
They say Okuta Krum ha book. Bra onya book on our bounce when you're 6 years. Bra or walk for I don't know onya Krum ha book. They say Wakofa Nirene ne Baba. Yade audio mobile Yama Nayene 2.5 years. Yama Aquarano 2.5 years. But also on Chasino say Bia Yama Nayene 2.5 I say Yama Aquarano indefinite, but Aquaran in the back. Into me busa question man say is it right and visa ben sank the mom.
Okay. Into we share your immigration rules under Appendix FMA. Say your application ama wo partner na say wo yere adjoin wo Chrome ha. You are making the application senya omo ebe join no. Usually omo ma 2 years and 9 months. Into so omo ma osa 2 years and 9 months na your application ama akola no so to join you we share say entry clearance for a child who is joining ne mame and answer ne papa ewo Chrome ha no. They would usually want to find out say na wo for no omo mienu e no mo ti Chrome ha na say baako Ghana and also a application no with akola na say et sadia and omo make decision na omo de bema mame no eno anso bi e na omo de bema akola no nanka oni yere e Ghana na okofa akola ne nko aba then of course na you are looking at a different immigration rule that would be paragraph 297 instead no sa no say wo kire say wo was so responsibility for sa akola no ananse akola no na wo for baako no ewu nse se wo na wo hwe no and I said there has been some exceptional or compassionate circumstances into so wona ukoshe akola no into eno no eba ne saa obomema akola no indefinite straight away but because wakofa ne yere abeka ono no ho ene akola no so eba ne nti omobema akola no 2.5 senya ne mame so ebo 2.5
nti maame na ka ho nti ne ya ma akora ne indefinite no
bachai
aba ne ni se bi anka papa no wo emfa no so wo indefinite na so wo ikom ha de no na bi e sanka de papa no wo no ne ma akora ne bi but maame ne ko ka ho nti na akosesa no
bachai nti nanka oni yere ordinary ba na oye akola ne application nko ade and the requirements ne different but so we here na or the akola so ba requirements no so different nti eno no sa no senya ama akola no 2.5 pepepe mbra kwan no so
yo mate but my second question no she said you me wo indefinite me you so indefinite you akora wa ha wanya 6 years babra ye wo akora no na ye mu bi enyenya indefinite is ye person register akora no na tika na omo gene he ti se jama nkofo bi de home office ko court ma say omo nte so but you no akoti san omo te so ana say omo da so gina be bi omo gina
sorry omo nte so say eno de court ruling say omo be sisa and dem omo sisa there hasn't been any change on omo side because of the fact say fees no more charging there almost GD say the right fees no more charge and now because of umbrana regulated fees no into you will be a more friend of fee regulation order into home secretary no obey to me I fee no fee bia ope and another regulation no nationality and as registration applications are over £1,000 into Embrano and society House of Parliament no almost society Embrano into of course senya etena and ete into unfortunately or should I say in regards to that court decision no because Parliament so enya hoshwe into it will remain the same.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yo me da se pa nya Michelle
also.
And that's it. Yo bye.
Hello.
Line 2, me Pacho Drew, so good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Okay. Me Pacho la Eunice here.
Me Pacho Lichobia. Me Pacho more questions occur. Me Nikune Uni and other me buy a chin of the Kofa, the member, and Yemikumba, and a member, and a performer buy. Now, Bermano any to no way indefinite in that kitchen room you lie. And then I know this is an like image can. Omu be almost say only in Nimeduha, Omu Yomo, Ibia, the Ombosomoye. Make us a crumple or Pasoko Ghana, only indefinite room, or Pasoko Ghana. But I make the same business say, all corner, because I hear you when we trying to take it. But we discuss it to my council. All corner. All con and for problem be emma or kwaba so could do Christmas aba and you try ticket on one try.
Okay, in regards to Bano, I'm sure so we did 21 or above. It's now will be sasasem.
Or 20.
Okay, it's of course so over a traffic or Kogana and say she. They are almost the fact say akolawi so say ni mame ene ne papa na no dia so to me chere enti say we traffic na order ko Ghana wo say oye adwuma sika he ene onya
Of course school no ye adwuma say the school na you to me nya ka onya 1,250.
Wow.
A month.
Okay. And now ono wo na eti ana so to school.
There be millionaires, Oko College, by millionaires.
Okay, into Oko College. Into answer, when we say Oko College, on school honum bill, Nisika onya ye 1,250 a month. And there it means that you wanna wo sheno because of course or to fee and 1,250. I'm sure say 1,250 no crampo bet to me 8-year rent, 8-year in transportation so I come home. I'm sure pass say rent the 1,250, a better less than that. It's a be a woman who say or no mom na or show rather than wow the ocean. What's here say? Nanka or JBB to say 500 a month. Yeah, meaning so the sika to my accounts no. But sika no. Yan can say nanka or to baby for na abia or ye sa ejuma no na abia ne rents 1,250 so to your rents na onya sika bia ehwe no ho nti ese wo na wo di sika etu na account na ohwe no ho but wait or to fie on to bia or to fie wo na wo hwe no and onya 1,250. Nti I don't know sir no I'm very sure say obetumi etia rent no krampo abroso. Nti in regards to ejuma no unfortunately, I would say obetumi at the hours no so a be better man because a dependency na almost say sa sika na wo de man no ye de man no or de to aduane anasa or de to den into omo person omo hu say sika na wo de man no anasa sika na wo de to na account no he's using it for a transportation or de to aduane or they taught in Suanum. He's using it because on ye a juma kesebia or yes bia or de no. And of course, so it's a college and not any mammy in the papa fear and the juma by na saw here because say whom here because the mammy and asking papa bet to your rent or move to your bills. And you know now obey to your son your winning now. And see it doesn't help say or ye juma or 2,250. Yeah.
Now, this is talking hours so. Anyway, me na me chance can my ne papa me chairman me father. Me na me chance start my account so. Say I no go have problem there amba. Say come on Ghana no. Me na me sending this country. Say me money me aba me di. And na me dey mobile. And to have it so me na me this can to my account say. And I was say papa.
Questions in ye bet to some for bebre were line echi.
Answer my number into Nawafa. Na it's my
number.
Okay.
Yo, yeah, that's it. Line 2, me pacho. Obisa, Otimi Bisawasem. Good morning.
Oh, good morning, lawyer Eunice for Yadamas Nemo Duma Palmo. Wait, this is a question you Obisa similar to make my question and maybe Bisa, the same question. So does it mean and a dependent for you do a mobile, you have to be careful for more hours or more year Juma because anything more than 1,200, I think you're welcome. And there's only kind of show. And you know, they say, lawyer, not to say, be any pan in your class or be your full time. No, not to say, please, what me, ye be credit. Kakrebi for no the support no one. And they say no yes, since you have more hours. Let us say short to say yeah. Omu mom na share any yes share na so person say so no. Say the near shop omu opie no. Omu be dia so na no omu na depend omu can depend for yes back of him say omu be nya omatic na class na person with your own.
Yeah. What's your say? What's your say?
Okay. Wait there. Me that's because now extreme margin kakra you know.
Yeah.
Me that's me want them. Why? I'm sure.
Bye. Bye.
Not dependent, I won't get 1,200 and send a full time. Oh, we are dependent. Otia ne
games are all Tony, the shoe are opposite auto. My dear.
Anyway, yeah, follow now. Your time, yes. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
You patch what to say?
Patch, I don't know yet, but Michelle, lawyer Eunice.
Michelle also.
Yo, lawyer, we did more question about who me the paradox, but lawyer, the first question is 1st October, young as I see we now more a demand, a settlement scheme. I think say almost 18 or categorically say between the rent, between the Juma, you can leave, or between the core hospital. As a mass, a different from old COE. Then you say, or more, I can say, you can leave, you can work. Between the application for provisional driving license and that's in question.
Oh, can no recourse to public funds, Anna.
No. I'm talking about the certificate of application and the EU settlement scheme.
Oh, certificate of application. Okay.
Application, yeah.
Sa no one but all the call job center plus now all person or mama or NIA, they are very strict in their policy, and they will tell you say ombe here asitina na nkasa answer na or mama or NI. So they are saying all of this, assuming said nipa krono because what Chrome Hano for some time, Nancy, they already have these things in place. Nancy, ABA or NI data, ABA or account data, ABA or Sayama way Nina data. Nancy, he can continue on answer, she can continue using their NI, they can continue obviously renting, they can continue to have their account. They are saying that they can continue in that same way. But so only be cradia. Unfortunately, bank no o de saleta natural ma omu be accounts ema. Local job center omu ma NI number. And you cannot go to an employer and say only NI number and say o pese oye juma. So for those people who haven't got anything cradia, start certificate of application and wow in anything whatsoever. Until you would have to wait and sana decision banana wait to me the no ISR NI and I say account opening and I say obey juma why juma. So yes, it is assuming that the person already has those things until they can continue in that same regard, but not for obia only previous residence card and I say only previous maintenance card.
Okay, the application been call employment checker service.
I think say in me no kasa it's
there be any for me no.
Oh, okay.
Lady line 2 if I shall obey study. I yes I may with me so.
Hello.
Hold on, Andrew. So
my application be a employer no echo check it from home office and or who say everything is okay. I have the right to work. No like
it's a juma na certificates of application never. Then of course what the chair employer they will let you continue working.
After maybe
After now, they issue a juma.
Yes.
Patrol what NI?
There be many.
And to say something make no, to me, and no any application for NI. You can try, but Job Center Plus will tell you say to say when you own no.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the brave. Now, question back one, I don't know. I say independent words here, but really a quick one. Marriage, customary marriage organ, a patrol, by force or register, and I say the console register.
Patrol, so what the young crata dear and the over register. So here fan yes, dear and the here so over register. But so person only young crata.
The case work I can say, I wasn't man notice registration for 28 days period and sign our warrior. Because of that, will be so no at the refusal application. Right, Anna.
And say, oh, can customary marriage and as a marriage ever chrome her?
Customary marriage and do customary marriage as a case with Kakase. I think I will register and notice 28 days. Into 1 month, 28 days notice.
Into home office and notice period of 28 days. Okay. Yeah, and say in regards to no, say within 28 days, on one say one can they will make a decision because of course on where they can catch us.
I'm saying a question you clear.
Okay.
Case worker like I say, na I wasn't mama many registry organ for my marriage, 28 days notice and son my marriage not take place. But my man said notice me to the registrar no. I mean to know on ye our into.
And the almost yes, to say open lawyer or say Ghana customary marriages, I say na or to me a church or mumu. And if you are going for appeal there, you will need somebody who understands it to be able to explain it better during appeal.
Yeah, review over 8 months now. Okay.
Okay.
But the lawyer, no, the BWF Solicitors Legal, but over 8 months in the
with judicial, or should I say administrative review, no?
Administrative review, yeah.
Yeah, I know that a lot of the decisions are taking a long time. And see, I remember saying me complaints. Maybe they no crown no June way and I did too. Almost and they may respond say unfortunately they are unable to keep to their standards because of the fact say in Kofo Bebre administrative review they are overwhelmed with thousands of administrative reviews. And see, unfortunately they cannot keep to their time scales. And say, almost the same why anybody and the sending the clients. And they are overwhelmed, and that's why still now on say on canal.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's
and that's in
okay.
Yo, line 2. Abahima.
Okay, Mpacho Michia or lawyer.
Yeah,
Eunice.
so far.
Lawyer Eunice, where the Massam the media help, but finally, and your good news, Kaka, as a question mark be home. About 3 years in a mini home office in and out about EEA spouse visa. No.
Okay.
Now finally, me call court. Na ye winning case, no. But it's taken about I think 4 to 5 months. Na and I'm much sure me say may immigration EEA immigration your class application and the immigration EEA has been successful. But for moon to me mommy card, you know. Until I have to submit another application under the scheme. Until I'm a bit confused. So I want to know what is the way for, is there any way, is there anything
David,
I can do about
another application under the scheme. Just apply for a biometric card. Until I didn't know when to me I'm for card umbrella. Is it because you previously had a card?
No, they are saying, the deadline is over.
And see, I'm going to me a card for what reason? I don't understand.
Okay, with the main file time, I mean, we did way in the mouth. I want to say, following the appeal decision, in respect of the EEA residence card application, I'm writing to inform you that we have considered your application, and although we are satisfied you have qualified for EEA residence card as direct family member. The route on 30th of June 2021 and therefore cannot issue you with a residence card.
Oh, yeah. And see, residence card no is different from EU settlement scheme and biometric card no. And see, those are two different things. And see, EEA residence card no is under your previous EEA regulations 2016, but under your EU settlement scheme no, and also a card, almost friendly residence permit.
Okay.
Yeah, and say I don't know almost the beba.
I know. I send me apply for that one.
David, on one casa de beba.
No, they in the letter they are telling me what to do in the next step that I should apply for EU settlement scheme on. Yeah, they are telling me to apply for the EU settlement.
Oh, okay. And so when your application is that.
No, my yada Emma or move with you see, and I call course. I mean, they were saying say my wife into.
Yeah, so they definitely have to send you the card because why your EU settlement scheme application is that it's not like you haven't made the application before. It's just that, of course, in implementing it, no, they now have to take your biometrics. And see, for instance, I think that because the application was free then, and I don't know if you did your biometrics, but so we your biometrics no back then they should automatically send you a card. But so one year biometrics there, then they will obviously
biometrics twice actually.
So we your biometrics there, then of course, you have to challenge it because they have to send you a card.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the number is enough for the letter number because someone is also advising me that I have to do another application instead of
okay,
so
we are now sending me.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye. That's in your papa.
Yo, for yɛda mo ase sɛ mokuso a ɛfrɛfrɛ ɛnɛ mmerɛ ɛnkyɛ dɛ ni hɔ ɛma yɛn saa enti mepamokyɛw mema lawyer Eunice ɛde information about BWF Solicitors atodwa ɔmo numbers a mobɛtumi anya a ɔmo wɔ so na wama yɛn closing remarks na yɛde dwumadie no abɛwie enti lawyer Eunice mpatwɛ kyerɛ yɛn BWF fo kyerɛ kwan ne ɛkwan a yɛbɛfa so a yɛbɛtumi get in touch with you.
Nyamisha and Irene, Senya Yedikai Akano, in regards to your EEA dependency for children above the age of 21, most of the time, your penny, your dream say, oh, you bet to me, I pay, you bet to me, if you bet to me, I juma, you bet to me, I say anything. But in Brandemuno, and yet, sir, and it's here. Of course, share. Say, dependent child, and I say, we dependent child, say, mommy, and I say, papa, we EEA citizen, no, and I say, relevant sponsor, and almost sure, then you should be able to prove, say, they are giving you money to meet your essential needs. Into essential needs, they be to say, Adriane, a bit to say, entire obeshe, a bit to say, transportation, maybe I will bet that. Those are the kind of things that are essential needs. Into say one kasa wape baby and I would say and I will show what they are. And there of course will time no so now will settle status and I said we definitely live to remain application there. Will time no so now when to me and say depending on mommy and I say papa no so. Unfortunately, no, almost to me and family because when to me and she said now all depend on almost so. And it's also crucial to know say if there's a break into, for instance, not almost shell and now one case out to call baby and one case out shell. If there is a break in that dependency, and also be to me affect to application obey no. And all that I'm trying to say is that. So why we did over the age of 21 now application and I say say obey application later in the future it is on you to show Home Office for say that's so dependent on mommy and I say papa so. And in regards to those of us who are listening to us on Facebook, who are listening to us on YouTube, wherever you are watching us, we will do a short English update for Nkofona Monte chain also. Senya yena yenim no BWF Solicitors yewa London main solicitor station in China into Sewo Shishaya yewa 4th floor of Anna House. 4th floor of Anna House. 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road no so. Postcode near N154NP. Into N154NP. Your office main line 0208 493 7340. Into 0208 493 7340. So, person will free out of office hours. So, my number is 075 35 81 3910. Into 075 35 81 3910. Nyame nkwa na me adwuma wo BWF Solicitors into all friend your lawyers ahodoɔ your lawyer Richard, your lawyer Charles, your lawyer Patrick, yes also our lawyer Deborah so ewo ho ene your senior partner Mr. Bernard Owusu into some of fra mo betumi ebisa omo mo baako ena I'm sure say omo betumi so eyiwa no yeah Bompai said that and there you be sign Asia bio Auntie Irene
Yo lawyer Eunice yeda asibebre yeda BWF phone na ase me patcho be chia lawyer Richard ne Uncle Ben amaye da sende nyame e de chen ya ye be sign Asia bio nyame enhrawo. Okay, tie for yeda mo ase so say mutie yen. God bless you all and have a lovely weekend. All right, take care lawyer Eunice. Bye.
Yeah, Fema, you're London. Ya Jia Basobodie Bebre. Ni ya redare ewo mransemu. Legal services. BTC family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. Wo BWF die, yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na ye bo nso nyeden kra. Yen partner penimpa Bernard Owusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF Solicitors kura won ho. Inti se ba na ebusuansem bi te se child care eya abofrahwe mu awaregya ye ho twuma mentwe ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso. Yen child care any family team no nimnia wo famu ewe ne ya wo brei mu enu ntine yeto ye mbo ase ma wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu. Yen senior partner obi a Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu no sanso ye member na kyerese eba no se ye gina wachi etwitwaje ewo family any matrimonial cases ho a unni how kra. Upe advice ewo immigration sensem ho. Wo BWF Solicitors die ye immigration team no abredare ewo general immigration ho nsemsem kosi complex immigration, work permit, student visa ho totoye, any entry clearance visas, family visas, ni appeals. Yen senior partner a member na wasagina tum ewo Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti se taiwachi a wunni how kra. Ye bie an office free juada ekosi fiada anopa nonkron pe mu ekosi enumre nonsia eye 9:30 am kosi 6 pm ena memene danso appointment nko free anopa nondu ekosi ewia no 9 eye 10 am kosi 4 pm. Yewo 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sawun 93 Seven Sisters Underground nso a eye kwantie bi. Yen senior partner Bernard Owusu san ye barrister ya gina tumu na oye Ghana Bar Association member ena wasan gina se mranimfo ewo court cases ya efa Ghana law ho. Wa advise local authorities, official solicitors office ni solicitors bebree efa Ghanaian law ho yi na osan yo bia otai kasa ewo radio any TV so fa Ghanaian law ho.